I am so nervous right now. So nervous. Um, so I haven't heard back from the one people about the landlord, that situation. Haven't heard back from them. So I did call the shelter today, and they spoke about they have a room available. And I tried to explain my situation, but you know how miscommunication over the phone just kind of stresses everything. I told them about my situation with the eviction, and they said that they said would I be able to. They said they can't hold a room. So if once I have the room, I have to, you know, show up, or they won't um, they won't have it for me if I do wait around for this for all of this to get resolved, whether the the whether she was in the right or the wrong about evicting me in the first place. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I felt so pressured though, because she was just like, it was just like this energy of anxiety, just like, whoa, like I have to make my decision up right now. Like I have to, say whether or not I want the room right now. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, you know. And then she was like, well, would you be able to come in tomorrow if we have the room ready for you tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, because obviously it's 30-day eviction. So since it's 30-day eviction, I have up to 30 days to get out of here. And she was like, well, I guess she took it as since I really don't know whether they're in the right or wrong. She's basically like, you are do you want to move, or do you like want time to make up your mind within those 30 days, because we can't keep this room. And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah. If I have to be in there by tomorrow, I'll be in there by tomorrow. I'll figure it out, obviously. So that's where it's kind of like a lot of pressure, because I was like, well, I still have to pack. I still got to pack. How am I going to get all this done by tomorrow? That's basically putting pressure on the situation for my ride. Like, my ride still have to come and grab me, and I still have to put my stuff in storage. Like, I got to get all that done by that day, because when it comes to shelters, you have to be in there at a specific time. You know, they're basically in control of the situation when it comes to going to a shelter. When they tell you to be in, you have to be in at that time, get your foot in the door, and then, like, you got freaking curfews and stuff. You have curfews and stuff to where, oh, you can later on you can go grab the rest of your stuff, this and that. Actually, that might just be what I have to do. But if I had my car, that's what I'm saying. If I had my car, I could do that. Like, I could just leave my stuff where it's at, go to that shelter, and then eventually, you know, I can come and, pack and continue packing as I. This could be my story. Just getting my foot in the door of the shelter, that could be what I can do. I can go about the situation in a different way to where I don't feel so pressured. So if they have a room for me ready like tomorrow, and I have to be in there tomorrow, then I will be in there tomorrow. But then and then later on, I'll just continue. I'll just pack my stuff. Um, I'll just I'll slowly, gradually keep coming back whenever I got a chance to get out of the shelter. I'll come back and pack my stuff and get into storage within 30 days. So this right here can be my storage for 30 days until, I have to officially be out, and then I can go put the rest of my stuff in storage, just take it slow, day by day. Um, I don't have to get the U-Haul and stuff and everything moving right away. The only thing I need to focus on is getting into shelter. That's my main focus. So yeah. Um, sounds about right. So yeah, I'm still about to start packing though. So yeah, the only thing I would have to do is like basically, um, I don't know because I can do that, but it's just I could look at it that way, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of stuff is just on my head right now. Like it's just I never did this before. It's just like it's a whole new experience, and I feel like I need to get up and do it and stop talking about it. But then if you never experienced before, it's hard. It's kind of hard to get up and do it. You know. I am so nervous. That's all it is. I'm nervous. Like I'm adaptable. You know, once I get into there, I'm cool. But just getting there, it's like, whoa, I don't know. Like, it's just the fact that I gotta be there tomorrow is kind of just like, I feel pressured. I feel too pressured right now. Like, I feel so pressured. I don't like pressure. That's one thing I don't like pressure. That's why I never worked at like a fast food spot or nothing. Because if it's pressuring, I can't do it. Like, I can't be pressured about nothing. Like, even though it's a pressuring situation, I can't be pressured. Like, I'm used to getting up and doing it when I have to, but in this situation, it's just like I'm not that same person as I was before, when I'm gonna just hop up and be like, oh yeah, let me get this done. I'm human. I'm human. You know, remember that. It's just me packing up all this stuff. I'm not, superhuman. I'm not freaking a robot. I get tired. I was mentally exhausted when I made that phone call. Mentally out of it, but I knew I had to do it, so I did it. The life of a single mom in mental health crisis. She put so much pressure on me with that phone call. Like, I just felt like, dang. She put so much pressure on me. It's just because people just don't got the time. They don't got the time or patience to just listen and understand what you go through. Like, I'm sitting here telling you, but you won't listen. You want to just hurry up and chalk up everything I said. And it was like, well, I'm not going to hold the room. If you can be here by tomorrow, then can you be here by tomorrow? Fine. That's all I can say was fine. Let that fine express how I feel towards the situation. You know? On top of that, the sister missionaries is supposed to be coming. I say yeah because I did not know this day would take a turn as it did. Um, but you always have to have some type of break in the day, and if that's my break towards the situation, it's my break to kind of collectively get myself together spiritually, have that time with God and God's children, and talk it over with them. Then maybe, I can get some type of luck or blessing out of the situation. Maybe that can help me um, kind of unwind my mind. And if I need to cry, I can cry because I feel like crying right now, but I'm just trying to stay strong. These tears have not fallen because obviously I'm breaking down inside. I'm breaking down inside. Like, my mind is going in so many directions. I keep thinking about going to this, I'm still waiting on my freaking card. I gotta go to the freaking office and figure out my situation with, if I'm not gonna be here for a month, I'm gonna need my money back. That thing, and just out of it. I'm out of it. Um, Today I woke up and I was just I was feeling so strange. Like, I don't even feel like this is my home no more. They say once, you're not out the house, so why wouldn't you feel comfortable? Why wouldn't you feel like it's your house if you're not out the house yet? But I feel like it's not my house and I'm not even out the house yet. I don't feel at home anymore, like I did a couple days ago. Even the day of the eviction, at least I felt at home. As soon as I paid my rent, this is strange to say, but as soon as I paid my rent, I didn't feel like I was at home no more. And then once I received the eviction, no, actually, when I paid my rent, I did, I still felt that sense of comfort. Got the eviction letter, I still felt a sense of comfort. But then after that day, after the thought or the idea of, I'm gonna be moving, that's when all of that sense of comfort left, and it's like I'm just in this place where I'm on a time of leaving. I'm on a clock. You know, I made it this far. You know, even though I hate the people, I don't hate the place. I've got so much out of this experience. Fear, worry, concern, it all built me. All the lessons just made me more wise towards the situation. Wrecking my car, losing my money, and still, not going about it, in a way of anxiety, but I felt like I had a lot of time to where I can heal from everything and still keep my life going. It was a battle, I was stressed, there was hurt, there was pain, there was healing. It's like all in one bottle, all in one jar. Now here I am. Made it so far only to return back to my first step. Because overall, what did we learn from the Bible lessons this week is that it's all about intention. If you go into a situation intentionally and the intention is right and the intention is good, you remain there. But if the intention was kind of off and you're not meant to be where you are now, you will be led astray. You will be led to that place where the record was supposed to be set straight right then and there. So, yeah, it's just hard letting go of an experience. Even though I can look out this window, I can see, I don't want to be here. Or, they frustrate me. Seeing them is horrible. They freaking aggravate my soul. And this and that. I can sit here and look and just be like that. But at the end of the day, if I close my eyes and I just remember my experience, it's just like it's so much more beyond the people. You look beyond the people. It's just, even if you got, I don't know. It's just I can't look at it in that way no more, you know. So it's kind of like a breath of fresh air, the opportunity to spread my wings because I don't see or I don't feel how I used to feel towards the situation. So what's making me nervous is more so of getting out there and getting it going again. Getting out there and being vulnerable because I'm vulnerable right now. You know, am I mentally right? Am I mentally strong enough? Like all of these questions. I feel like crying. I feel like crying. I feel sad. I feel confused. I feel stuck. I don't know what to do. There's a difference between sitting there and tolerating and actually wanting to be there. Because the more you tolerate it, the more it clouds your judgment on whether, oh, I want to be here. I feel like I want to be here. It kind of confuses your mind because you've tolerated it so much that it makes you seem as though you feel this way, but you really don't. How I really feel towards the situation is I was only here, like, I was happy to move into that apartment because I was happy. I wanted to. But then once you get stuck somewhere, it becomes a toleration. I'm tolerating, I'm tolerating, I'm tolerating. You know, everything that I've been through, I've tolerated. So why am I not happy right now? It's because I haven't received that phone call, the 2 phone calls that I'm waiting on. Haven't received them. That's not why I'm not happy right now because just because it seems this way don't mean it's going to happen that way. And that's what I've been learning not my whole life, but ever since I've been here, I've been learning it. I've been learning don't get your hopes up. I can't get my hopes up in this situation of me moving or me leaving because one minute there's a phone call and the next this is how it is when you depend on people or you put your life you put your hopes into a person because just like that a person can take it away just as they gave it to you. She can call like, yeah, this, that, and the third, and the next minute, yeah, this, that, and the third. It's like the people is pulling the strings, and therefore they're pulling that string on that balloon to pop it right where it's at. They got your balloon full of hope in their hands. And that's why I can't be happy or I can't feel a certain way when I look at that balloon. Because the fact that it's in your hands, it can be popped at any minute. And that's just how I feel. So, yeah, with that being said, I might do a pack with me. I don't know. Um, but, yeah. Talk to y'all next time. Bye.